Sniperwolf needs to be deplatformed or else YouTube is about to fall apart. Now, you might be wondering, Nash, who's Sniperwolf? And I'm like, okay, dude, I think you really gotta get out of that rock you're living in with Patrick. Basically, Sniperwolf is one of the biggest creators on YouTube and one of the biggest, most evilest villains in the history of the platform. I feel like if you go on the internet for at least an hour every day, then you probably know what I'm talking about. So I'm not gonna start off with talking with the situation because I want to start off by talking about how I came to hate Sniperwolf. When I was 11 and 12 years old, I decided, hey, why don't I check out some of this girl's videos? She's really popular and there's got to be some kind of reason for it. And I checked them out, and you know, I didn't recognize them as content theft yet. So I was like, these videos, they suck, but they're not for me, whatever. It wasn't until 13 years old where I saw the true villain that she was. See, Oompaville, you know, very good YouTuber, made an expose video on Sniperwolf. Basically, how this ignored her dying fan who had cancer. Let me just tell you the shortened down version of this story. Basically, mom reaches out to Sniperwolf. Sniperwolf answers. She says that she could have a video call with the child. Now, personally, if this was me, the second the mother would want to do a video call, that's when I'm doing the video call. I'm not waiting. I'm doing it right then, right there. Because if you know my videos, I respect my fans. And if one of my fans was literally dying, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I'm pausing that, bro. She didn't even text the child until she was rightfully so bullied on the internet. And wanna know what was crazier? There were simps that were defending her, and also dick riders in general, bro. Like, you know what? My little sister, man, she's gonna get real mad at me for saying this out loud, was once a Sniperwolf fan. Don't worry, she's not a Sniperwolf fan anymore. I just want to make that very clear to everybody. She does not like Sniperwolf anymore and for a while, alright? In fact, she even denies being this big of a fan, that she would dick ride her this hard. Again, though, to be fair, my sister was like 12, so you know, we let it slide, you know, we don't talk about that anymore, mainly because I'm the only one that remembers it. Flash forward a couple of years and everyone just slowly starts forgetting that, you know. However, her reputation does go even lower than it originally was. I mean, she was still out here stealing content, and you know, nobody liked it, but most people just accepted that they were getting their content stolen. However, there was one brave Giga Chad YouTuber who came out of the shadows, the absolute OG YouTuber known as Jack's Films. He called this bitch out for just stealing her content, and he even made a second channel just to react to her content, which I think is legendary. And for any of the simps being like, well, actually, Nash, how dare you roast my queen? Oh man, just thank you for just 1 second, let me just take a load off. She was being harassed by him. Bro, wanna know why? Cause she kept doing that. He was trying to credit the creators. Like, bruh, if you side with Sniperwolf, don't even try to lie. We all know you want to do this to her. This quote is from Gavril, by the way. And if she, at the bare minimum, started crediting and adding the creators, maybe Jack's will be like, I guess I'll just stop at this point. At least she's crediting the creators. I'll go back to making my videos. But no, instead of that, she pulled up on my boy Jack like he was her f***ing op. And like in true fashion, she proceeded to dox him to the entire internet, which, might I add, is really scary when you consider that our fan base is full of one of the most dangerous creatures on the internet. Simps. Like, to anybody saying that this isn't a big deal, you understand how dangerous a motivated simp is? They will walk through waters, alright? They will walk through entire continents if you dare roast their queen. Like, shoot, I guarantee you, Sniperwolf was planning on later adding, you know, if this all went well, whoever can kill Jack first and bring me his severed head will get to in an hour before she even posts that. The simps will sense that, like, oh my god, whoever can kill him first will get to suck those toes. And then after that, they will walk down the stairs. And you know that if they walk down the stairs, they mean business. Because, you know, all of her fans got, like, obesity ×3. And then they're going to be walking down the street, freaking crushing everybody in their path, like, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba. Kids sitting on the street, Oh my god, I love playing with my car. Boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba. You know what? Screw it. You know the rumbling? It's gonna be like that, but 10 times more dangerous for anybody in the way of the Simps and Jack's house. It's about to be like, rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. I feel weird telling people to subscribe in a video like this, but I guess I might as well. I'm not even gonna hold you guys for that long today. We're almost at 400 subscribers. Please subscribe so that we can get there, and please like and comment and share this video. So after this, Jack's film's like, yo, YouTube, ban this fucking hoe, and YouTube ain't do shit about it. Even when Sniperwolf proceeded to go on her Instagram and joke about the situation. Oh my god. I just want to go to her house and piss on her shoes. So then, to try to get YouTube to act faster, everybody started pulling shit from her past. Like Albert, you know, that Albert, proceeded to bring out the fact that she was charged with armed robbery and she fought somebody in public. I'm thinking about it. How is she not in jail? And if that wasn't enough, a bunch of Giga Chads proceeded to find some old Omegle videos. The worst one by far was when she got 2 little boys to twerk for her on Omegle. Now, if you ask this me, I think that this proves that she's a pedophile and she's trying to disguise this under a joke. Because where's the punchline? You got 2 minors to twerk? Maybe I could see the humor if it was 2 adults. But no, this is not funny. Didn't laugh. And wanna know what's crazy? Her Sims still existed. They're all like, Sniperwolf. I can't believe somebody would do that. I can't believe I would mess with my queen. Just ever make me want to load up real quick. Oh man, I'm gonna pull up to Jack's house. Oh yeah, Sniperwolf. Oh yeah, look at this. I took a picture of his house. Oh yeah, maybe then you'll finally let me suck those stuff. So then, just for good luck, I actually decided to call up my grandma once all this went down and being like, hey yo, grandma. Right, hey, that Sniperwolf band. Please. I told her everything that she did, and YouTube, you made a old lady super pissed off. Like, my grandma was on the verge of swearing, and for reference, I have only heard her swear 2 times. Once was by accident, and then the other time it was because we just came on a really bad bus, and when we came home and she dropped something or something, she said the S word. In fact, you know what? I would say what my grandma said, but I think my grandma says it best. Okay, grandma, so after I re-described all that stuff to you, just tell me what you think of this person on YouTube. Tell me how you would describe them.
I think it's a bad example to young people. She's a bad representation, a bad example. What she's done with those young boys is just terrible. It's wicked. And some of the other things she's done, like she should not be on YouTube because she's not an example to young people. She's a detriment, right?
Yeah, and keep in mind she's like 31.
I don't care. She's still...
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that that's how immature she's acting.
Oh, it is. She's got some serious problems, mental problems, emotional problems, do some of the things she's doing. And she's kind of like in a leadership position on YouTube.
Yup. One of the most popular people on YouTube.
What an abomination. What an example to young people. That they have to use somebody like that. You know, that's not a representation. That shouldn't be a representation of YouTube. Wow.
Well, Grandma, do you have anything else to say?
Well, I don't know what else to say. I've been really praying about it. Yeah. And I'm really praying God would remove her.
Yeah. Well, guys.
Unless she changes and makes attempts to change, she should be removed.
Yeah, well, believe it or not, I'm actually about to get to her attempts on changing. And might I add, guys, you have heard it first. Sniperwolf, you made my grandma mad. Don't do that. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for coming on here, Grandma.
Oh, I don't mind helping you at all, and I'll continue to pray about the situation because God isn't in that. That is an abomination to God, and especially when young lives are threatened, like those young boys. How she abused them and used them, and an example she is. She's a detriment. So, yeah, she shouldn't even be on YouTube being like that.
And wanna know what's crazy? This, I got my grandma to say, it sounds pretty darn like a strong opinion, right? But what's crazier is the first time I told her, when this was new stuff to her, she was, oh man, she was fuming. She was even madder than me, to be frank. So then after a week straight of everybody flaming Sniperwolf, YouTube finally stepped in and gave her the lightest slap on the, you know what, screw this. This isn't even a slap on the wrist. It's like a freaking finger tap on the wrist. Only when this was losing money, that's when our old pal Sniper decided to come out with the worst YouTube apology ever. According to Meat Canyon, all the YouTube apologies on Mount Rushmore, you know, like, oh man, look at these YouTube apologies, they're so bad. And the apology with the ukulele girl freaking towers over them as a massive statue. Well, if that's the case, Sniperwolf's apology is the freaking moon orbiting the earth. That's how bad it is. Not only did she decide to post this on her least popular platform, but she didn't even write it herself. Like, she can't even be bothered to take out the ukulele or maybe a trumpet, you know, do something unique. Don't be copying people. Oh, wait, actually, then again, if this was a true Sniperwolf apology, she would just take words from all the other apologies and mash them together. Yeah, but anyway, this isn't even a real apology. This is a chat GPT apology. I'm not even being sarcastic. There is proof to suggest that this thing was made by chat GPT. You know this got me f***ed up when you have me going on to Twitter. I have not used Twitter in over a year at this point. Like, I only used it so I could vote on last year's mob vote. Then I never touched it again. And this thing got me logging back into my Twitter account just to read the replies. And the first day, there were actually a decent amount of people who were being like, oh my god, you go girl. But then after a while, those people got bullied the f out of. Rightfully so, because anybody who would side with her is a loser. And there's one guy on here who is the biggest loser ever. Like, bro really thinks he's gonna get to. Look at all the people calling him a sip. Look at all these. Although I don't support harassment, I support harassment here. Like, this guy's a loser. He's literally supporting somebody who likes minors just because they look good. And then there was also the fact that during all of this, Sniperwolf's sister, who, let's be real, Sniperwolf's sister is probably ran through. Anybody who just looks at her coochie, there's just freaking mold everywhere and just diseases if you even breathe near it, bruh. And she probably also has mold on her. She was dick riding her too. And you know, when I saw this tweet, at first I thought we lost. But then I thought of it. We made YouTube crack after just 1 week of everybody clowning on Sniperwolf. Imagine what 2 weeks can do. Imagine what a month can do. 3 months, 4 months, 5, 6, a whole year can do. After she made this dog shit apology and everybody, including me, going under video comments and telling her how bad of a person she is, she had to delete her comments. Which comments are one of the biggest ways you can get engagement. So it's definitely not going to make her that popular. So if we could just continue to dislike her videos, keep posting mean comments so that she starts deleting her comment section, eventually she won't be popular anymore and she won't be a cash cow. And then she'll do something else that's bad and boom, banishment. Look, I'm just one person, alright? I can't do jack on my own. But if everybody just goes on Twitter once a day, asks Team YouTube to ban Sniperwolf, just for good measure adding YouTube as well to ban Sniperwolf, posting deplatform Sniperwolf, and finally telling Sniperwolf to delete her own channel, I know that if we just do that, just take a few seconds out of our day to do that, eventually we could do it and she will get banned. I know that we can do it. I know this might seem like a little bit of a task, but I believe that if we can continue doing this for a solid month, eventually, YouTube is gonna have to fold to us. And even if YouTube isn't willing to hold the creators accountable, we, the people, will hold the creators accountable. Whether YouTube wants to do it for us or not, we will show that we will not let something like this slide. Now, if you're with me I just want to say one last thing. This video that I made, it's not my video. It's your video. It's your video. And it's your video. The only people whose video this isn't it's Sniperwolf and all of her simps, bro. So if you see this video and you're on Team Jax Films, upload this video on your own channel. Shoot, steal it. Don't even credit me for this video if you steal it. Post it anywhere. This video isn't mine. My other videos are mine. But this one, this is a video for the people, by the people. I don't care if this video gets me views. That's not why I'm doing this. I don't care. My primary goal is to get Sniperwolf off YouTube. And I know that we can do this. The only thing I'm scared about is if the internet stops flaming her. So please, to the 13 boys that torch for her, call her the authorities so that she can get arrested. We can do this. Hashtag deplatform Sniperwolf. Hashtag deplatform Sniperwolf. And anybody who disagrees with me wants to Okay, so I was about to end the video here, you know, the perfect place to end it with the most heartfelt speech. After that ending said speech, god damn it, with funny gag I put in this episode. However, this story has been progressing, and also the fact that I forgot to mention one crucial part, but this crucial part actually fits nicely with this. Earlier I mentioned how Sniper was getting sued by her husband. Since this video isn't just about that drama, I'll just sum up it quickly. Okay, basically, her husband basically did everything besides show his face. Channel, which means he did the editing, scripting, anything of that sort. Now he wants half of Sniperwolf because they're divorced, or at least something along those lines. Sniperwolf has been making the worst actual defenses ever. If you want a better take on this, go watch this video by him. But one of her biggest points is the fact that he's being irrational and crazy, the things that he's been doing, which is really not looking good for her now because she just blocked somebody over criticism and did this on her Instagram. And I'm gonna assume that maybe Jax Film is being somewhat nice to her and letting her deal with this lawsuit first, because I just know that after all the stuff that she's doing, ain't no way she's walking out of this without at minimum a month sentence. Like, bro, I hope she goes to jail for much longer, like 10 years at minimum. I hope she drops the soap a lot, because I just thought about how much worse dropping the soap would be in a woman's prison. Just think about it. If you in a man's prison, right, you drop the soap, there's like a 99% chance you know it's about to go up there. A dingling, bro. Maybe a finger, maybe a toe, but it's probably gonna be a dingling. But with a woman's prison, bro, they ain't got nothing to stick up there on their groin region. So that means that they're gonna have to get creative. Finally, the fact that YouTube has been defending her and almost changed the rules for her, now it makes a bit of sense, and this could kind of be justified. Because saying outside of their scope, well, now that she's a literal criminal, I can somewhat understand why they wouldn't handle this other than, you know, money. However, maybe it is for money, considering the fact that they're actively banning videos that expose what Sniperwolf did on Omegle. If you know, you know. However, I have been pretty lucky with YouTube, so I'm just gonna pray that this video doesn't get age restricted or anything. Okay, so this is probably gonna be the last update to the situation, but Sniperwolf is taking a break from YouTube. Let's go, boys! We did it! Next, we gotta make her quit! And the crazy thing is that she tries to play victim. And she's like, oh my god, remember, I'm human too. We all make mistakes, bro. Nobody's letting this slide. And that includes me. To be honest, Sniperwolf still deserves all the hate. Now, I think all the death threats are definitely taking it a bit too far. But he definitely does deserve the hate still. Damn, this video was my longest video yet, and it was also the very best. I hope you guys didn't forget to subscribe and like and share.